Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to Scrapbook Rail. On this evening's video, we're going to have a look at starting off, hopefully, what's going to be a series of videos to assist the novices and the people who like to have a bit of instruction on how to do various bits and bobs, track work, scenery. So on tonight's video, we're going to have a look at doing some static grassing and making some little grass tufts. Something nice and basic just to start with, whilst I get some ideas together on what things you guys need in terms of how-to videos or demonstrations or that sort of thing, etc, etc. So I'll take you through all the bits that we're going to need to make these. I am using, these are offcuts from cardboard boxes that kids' toys come in. It's just a piece of clear acetate that we're going to put the glue on, and then put the static grass on top of that so we can peel them off afterwards. This is by far the easiest way of doing it, is doing it on the bench and then peeling them off and then sticking them onto the layout rather than putting a dab of glue on the layout, doing a little bit of static grass and having to hoover it all off your layout afterwards. This way it's all on your desk, you can sweep it up nice and easily and carry on. So first off, I'm going to have a look at showing you how to do a bit just general static grassing over a large area. This is going to be a small area, but the principles are exactly the same. So the things I'm going to be using is a piece of acetate, just because it's nice and handy, I've got it with me, paintbrush, static grass applicator. I am using the WWS static grass applicator. These are about 50 odd quid, and it's absolutely worth it. I can't recommend them highly enough over the cheap fly swatter ones that you can buy off eBay and that. The quality of the result is much better. I'll add a few photos in from close up from my phone because this webcam won't pick it up well enough. But yeah, highly recommend them. It's definitely worth spending that little bit more just to, it's a lot easier to use than the fly swatter ones because you're getting a good result and you can see it as you're going along. So yeah, definitely 100% recommend. So the last thing that we're going to need before we start is obviously some glue, and this is just cheap hobby glue from I think this is from B&M Bargains. Yeah, I'm just going to use it neat. Away we go. So what we're going to do first, seeing as we're doing a large patch of grass, is we're just going to put a blob of glue down, like so. Now I'm just going to take the paintbrush and we're just going to spread it out. Over the area that we want to cover. I'm not going to be neat with this, don't need to be neat. It doesn't matter if there's a sparse amount in an area or quite a thick amount in an area, it's all going to work just the same. So I'm just going to slop this on, spread it around. And whilst PVA doesn't dry overly quickly, if it's on top of wood, it is going to start soaking in and soaking that moisture out of it. You can also do this with watered down PVA, but again, it makes life easier to use it neat. So next you're going to want to fill your static grass applicator with some static grass, and I've just got mine stored in these handy little baby food jars. Just helps, saves having them all in the little Ziploc bags. Now this one I'm using it's WWS static grass, and it's a spring mix, and it's 4mm in length. So I've already got some in there in the applicator. Now on my applicator, to save the crocodile clip from getting gummed up with PVA etc, I've just clipped a screw into the end of it, just so that I can touch the glue with the screw instead of the crocodile clip, which saves it getting gummed up. So we're going to turn on the static applicator, and when you see it come out, you'll see what I mean by these being far superior to the fly swatter ones, because I'll turn it on and already it's pulling itself out of the applicator, as opposed to needing a massive shake to get it to move. So we're just going to spread this around. Getting a nice even coat. Switch it off. And there we go. I'm just going to pick this up, flip it over, give it a bit of a tap. And you probably can't see it on the webcam there, but we've got a nice even covering, all stood up nicely. I'll put some pictures of the phone on the video later to show you the results. Well, that's it, simple as that. Spread your glue around with a decent applicator, nice and easy, straight on. Later on, if you want to build up, say I've got 4mm grass on here, I can use that same 4mm grass again. I can coat the area with hairspray. You can use WWS do a specific glue for layering static grass, but I just use hairspray. It works just the same. Spray it over the area that you want, and then again go over with the static grass applicator. And because the hairspray is on the strands that are already stood up there, it will stick to those strands and then stand higher off the ground then. So there we go, that's the basic static grassing of an area. So now I'm going to show you how I make these grass tufts that I've got over here. So I'll put these to one side. Now we'll just have a tidy up. Right, now that I've had a tidy up, let's move on to the tufts. So I've got a new piece of acetate. I'm going to place that on the board there, and what we're going to want to do first is we're going to put some blobs I'm not going to do overly many on this because I've already got some. Just put some blobs of glue onto your acetate. Like so. And again, you can do bigger ones. Like so. Just put the bubbles on that one. And we're not going to spread these around. So again, load your static grass applicator up, and then in we go. Same method again, just touching on there and shaking away, getting a nice even coating. Running out of grass there a little bit. Not to worry. Turn it off. I'm just going to give that a shake off. And just have a look at them. If you're happy with the amount of static grass you've got on there, great. If not, just load a little bit more into your static grass applicator. Like so. And then I'll just go in for a second go. And this static grass is literally just firing itself onto the acetate, which again is down to the applicator itself as opposed to the technique I'm using. I'll give that a shake off. And there we go. There you got yourself some lovely little tufts grass. And all you need to do now is leave those to dry. And then once they're dry, you should be able to peel those off and stick them onto your layout. Well, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you found it useful and informative. Let me know. I'm going to leave a link, my email address in the description below, so that you can send me anything you want covering in future videos, any ideas that you want me to go over, any questions you might have. So feel free to get in contact, and if you could like, share, comment, spread the word, that'd be great. It makes it more worthwhile doing these videos, knowing that it's helping people. So I shall hopefully see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.